One's got a dark blue T-shirt, one's got a black T-shirt. Both stocky build, about 6 foot, early 20s, mid-20s.
Yeah, it could well be the two that we've seen earlier. They are looking, I believe, for somebody.
Yes, received. It looks like they've picked on the wrong people.
He's also now able to get information from the CCTV controllers who've been rewinding and reviewing the tape. Once again, it paints a very different picture. Clearly, the man in the grey T-shirt is angry and in dispute with an Asian man. As his mates try to calm him, none of them have any idea they're being videotaped. Or that more Asians have come up behind them. The attack is brutal, and the three men stand little chance. Within seconds, the attack is over, and the assailants are gone, leaving the three men with minor injuries and bruised egos.
Just wait there for me, chap, will you?
In the square, the police haven't got the benefit of the video, but PC Brophy has made his mind up about what happened and why.
How long have you been in the square today?
Not long, but it's about the last 10 minutes. I'll keep talking.
The reason we're here, right, the reason that we came here initially is there's a report from a member of the public that says that there's 4 men, yeah, who have basically been in the square and have been making racially abusive remarks to Asian and black people.
Oh, hey, no. Well, I mean,
and I have to say the descriptions, lads, basically match you guys.
Well,
so let's just well, yeah, definitely, yeah. So let's balance it up here a little bit. Is that the case?
Just walk through here.
Is that the case?
No, we can walk out towards the guys.
Hey,
look at that. Look at that.
Right, I know.
Look at that.
But what I'll do is I'll record this as an assault on you, okay, and I'll record the fact that you believe it's racially motivated. Yeah. All right, that will be recorded. Then what we
these stairs and
yeah. What we need to do is, obviously, we need to see whether or not there's anything on CCTV or not,
yeah,
and we'll have a trial.
Yeah.
Well, there are cameras around, but I mean, at the moment, we'll have to wait and see what the score is.
People seem to carry on and do what they do, regardless of the fact that the CCTV cameras are watching them doing it. In an ideal world, there should be a speech between the CCTV operators and the officers on the ground so that they work as a team. We have to move to a situation where we can, because I think that will give us maximum effectiveness in dealing with criminals and violent offenders, and also maximum safety for my officers as well. The sheer volume of demand that we've got to face will mean that we'll grasp those nettles and we'll make it work.
With no Asians around to arrest, Brophy and Blinko must now persuade the victims to go home. PC's Greenhill and Foster are still searching for the stolen Audi A3, which was caught on CCTV earlier. The pair have resolved to call it a day if they don't find it soon. But Lady Luck is with them today. The Audi's right in front of them.
This is it. State 0, Independence Street. Yeah. State 0, Norton Street. Whiskey November.
PC Foster didn't expect this to happen.
90, Coleridge Street, the Audi A3, reversing at speed.
Now he's playing catch-up.
One IC3 male is out and running towards...
Or not. The driver is long gone. As Foster goes after him, PC Greenhill is going round the block to try and head him off.
Negative towards Radford Boulevard from Collinson Street. Come out of there.
It's a long shot.
There he is up here.
That hasn't paid off.
Go back to the car, mate.
Yeah. He jumped over that fence like a rabbit. I can't believe that. Straight at us.
The driver has got clean away. But at least they've recovered the stolen Audi and its stereo system.
Still there, mate, which is the main thing.
Yeah. Shut up. 90 Central. The vehicle is abandoned on Garfield Road at the Hartley Road end. We're with it now.
Thank you. 10-4, thank you.
The Audi was stolen as a result of a house burglary. The burglars found a spare set of keys and drove off in it. Criminals now routinely break into people's homes to steal keys to cars.
Yeah, I understand you possibly want this full lift for forensics, is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. So it's stolen from a burglary.
I asked a member of the public, she said he's gone on towards Forster Street. I went on Forster Street, couldn't see him anywhere. It's one of those things where his adrenaline's pumping, mine's not pumping as much, and he's got the edge on me. He's probably used to jumping over 7-foot fence where I'm not. Did you see me struggling to get over?
Yeah.
Did you see him jump?
Yeah. If somebody has to jump so high.
Yeah. He's got a reason to jump so high though, hasn't he?
Jesus Christ.
Not everyone is happy with the result. As the thief reversed round the corner, he hit a parked car.
Who's going to pay for this?
Well, it'll have to be through the insurance company for the people who own this car.
And it's a stolen car?
Yeah.
Of course, excuse my language. Yeah, something needs to be done about these arseholes on this street. I'm sorry to say, but something's got to be done about them.
These are the keys for the car. There's a house key on there. These were found in the ignition when we returned to the car. The car had obviously been stolen with the keys, otherwise there'd be door lock damage and ignition damage. So yeah, someone has burgled a house, stolen the keys to the car, and then gone out to the car, and then subsequently stolen the car as well, which we've now recovered.
What we've learned about violent crime in Nottingham is that you can't classify it as one problem, because actually there are a whole range of issues which generate violence and different types of violence, each of which has to be tackled in its own right. All we can do is try and work for the longer term, be smart about where we apply our policing and what our tactics are and what we get our officers to do. What we firmly believe is that our policing can make an impact, our policing can make a difference to life in Nottinghamshire.
The attraction of Nottingham obviously far outweighs what is there in terms of violence. The crime profile is very specific. It's specific age groups and it's specific areas. So the average person coming to Nottingham is probably not going to be a victim of crime, and the evidence of that is that 100,000 people come to shop on a Saturday and 70,000 people come to enjoy themselves on a night out at the weekend as well.
During the past 6 months in Nottingham, there have been almost 5,000 violent crimes. That's almost 30 a day, every day. Guns, knives or other offensive weapons were used in nearly 400 robberies or street fights. During the same period, the crime rate in the city of Nottingham rose by almost 7%. In the past 5 years, the number of alcohol licences granted by Nottingham magistrates has almost doubled. The 2 women who were videoed brawling in the street were not prosecuted. But the 4 men involved in this fight were. The man assaulted by skinheads has recovered, but his attackers were not found. The man who had his head bashed and arm broken gang with baseball bats refused to press charges. The woman who was punched in the eye by her daughter's boyfriend did press charges, but he jumped bail and is still on the run. As is the thief who stole the Audi A3 following a burglary, but his accomplice, who wasn't in the car, has been arrested for the break-in. The search for the 2 lots of armed robbers who held up the post office and the bookies continues. 1 arrest has been made. The burglar, caught wearing his socks on his hands, pleaded guilty and is awaiting sentence.
Go, go.